What's up, world? It's Mr. Mokaciá Clothing. www.mokacia.com. Mr. 504 Telemicho, the Marine Mamba, the USMC Beast, the Gumbo Warrior. Coming at you again with another Mokaciá Motivation Monday. Ooh-wee. It's cold out here, you heard me? Snow down. But you know what? Let me tell you a story. All right. So while I was out here running and, doing what I do, I noticed there was some faint footsteps that was in the snow. So I was like, well, somebody was out here getting it before I was getting it. Good training. So as I'm out here getting my mental together, you know what I'm saying? Because, my runs be meditative to me. And I noticed I didn't see any footsteps coming back. And it was kind of faint. So I just kept running. I kept running, doing what I do. And I saw the young lady, spoke to her. And seemed like she brightened up. And she started making her way back. Because, well, my footprints helped to get back, See? So, what am I telling you? What's the significance of what I just said? There are times in your life that you're going to have to set the example. Whether you want to or not, you're being an example for somebody. Whether it's to do the right thing or do the wrong thing, you have to make that decision. But there's times where there's somebody who's just ahead of you. That's just reality. She was ahead of me. She got an earlier start than I did. But along the way, there are times where you can start losing your way and you may need that assistance. So because my feet are bigger than hers, she had the ability to track my steps to go back where she needed to be. So there's times where somebody will open up the doorway and open up the pathway and they may get lost. And they need you to help them get back, And as much as it keeps on snowing, I can tell you right now, those impressions that you make in the snow will eventually get covered up. And somebody's going to have to open up a new path. That's just the reality of life. You're not meant to be at this spot forever. Eventually, somebody is going to have to take your place. And if you make a good enough impression, they can follow that path. And even if they're ahead of you, they always got to find their way back to their morals and their values. And you may be that person that leads them back to where they need to be. And I know some of y'all say, well, what about the haters? The ones that throw that salt? Well, believe it or not, when you throw salt down and the world just piles on, but you keep on forging through, it makes it easier for you to move that snow out the way. Y'all didn't catch that. When you let that salt lay down and the world piles on, it just makes it easier for you to plow it out your way. And you will eventually open up a path for you and for others to follow. But never forget, if you lose your way, always remember how you treated people, because they can circle back and open up a pathway for you to follow to get back where you need to be. Center mass, your true north. So hopefully that little story helps you out on your day, helps you out in your week. Remember, positivity over everything. And make sure you make enough of an impression, because eventually your feet will get plowed back over. It's just evolution of life. But if you make just enough of an impression, eventually somebody's going to be able to find their way off of the example that you set. Woo. Peace and blessings, y'all. It's snowy out here, but God is great, you heard me? So, positivity over everything. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel, Mokaciá 504. That is Mokacia 504. Make sure you get that book, Gumbo Warrior, Recipe of a True Leader. Make sure you go get some of that motivational gear in your life off of www.mokacia.com. And remember, I love you. The extended version. No returns. All sales final. Love you the long way. Peace and blessings, y'all. Positivity over everything. Inspire before you expire. I got to get back before I freeze over. But you know, can't stop, won't stop. Third watch of the world is the 504 to me show. Gumbo Warrior, Marine Mamba. I'm out.